It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're with your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, here on SABC3. Now, as much as a shared language, location or community can root us in our identity, nothing celebrates that more than traditional dancing and singing. It's true. And the ongoing Lutavula Cultural Fiesta at the Soweto Theatre is sharing this spirit of jubilation as a showcase of various traditional dance forms. And we're being joined via video call by the director, Makhaola Ndebele, to share more with us. Good morning, Makhaola. Thank you very much for making the time.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Heritage Month is one of my favorite months in the entire world because it's filled with dance, song, and music. Why would you say that these elements are such a brilliant way in order to celebrate and immerse ourselves in culture and heritage?
Well, for us, as South Africans in particular, I mean, every major event in our lives is laced with some sort of music, dance, or expression through performance. And we just thought it would be great to, as spring comes around, to incorporate that in our formal mainstream program. We know we're a musical and cultural people, and it's an opportunity to really showcase the diversity that's within the country in a way that ushers in a new era.
And this is so true about South Africans, is that we are such expressive people. We use dance, we use song, we use all sorts of other cultural expression or art forms to be able to do this and really live out our best versions. But why is it so important to the festival to get people excited about celebrating their heritage?
Well, it's spring, and we thought, you know, the lockdown has kind of made it possible for us to really be indoors and reflect on ourselves. And as spring comes around, it coincides with level 2, and hopefully by the time summer kicks in, we'll be in level 1. So it's kind of like a new opening. So when we decided on the fiesta and the name of it, we kind of wanted something that signals a new beginning, an opening. You know, it's a new era, as it were. We use young people to work on the productions, and they have different and new interpretations of you know, the traditional music and dance. So to fuse the old with the new.
I love that so much, and you've mentioned something that's very important and I think is aligned with the significance of spring, which is new beginnings, a new era, as you've put it. So the involvement of young people as well is a form of continuing the heritage, the culture, and pushing, you know, this expression of our different diversity in South Africa. Exactly, and passing it on. So kudos to you. I love that. People can also stream, you know, the show online as well as enjoy the performance at Soweto Theatre. But the one question that a lot of people have at the back of their minds is, how is health and safety being ensured and regulated at the venue?
So the streaming part is the most important part, and we really encourage people to go for that option, and simply because we're still limited to 50 audience members. So unless you get your tickets very early, you're going to have a hard time trying to get in. So we're trying to drive the traffic to the streaming side of things. But to answer your question more directly, is that we do have sanitizers. We're in the big main theater at the Soweto Theatre. So it's a space, 2 seats with no people, and then a seat, and then the whole capacity is limited to 50. So in the theater itself, people are nicely spaced out. And then as you enter the theater, there's sanitizers. We check your temperature. You fill in forms. The lines as well are nicely spaced. So we've really thought about it. Yeah, it is safe, and we look forward to people coming through. But for this instance, if you can go online, that's the first prize.
The fiesta promises to be such an extravaganza. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, but what can people expect exactly when they do tune in and they stream online, or when they do visit the theater physically?
We have a band, an amazing band. Their sound is very unique in the sense that it does touch on this. It's very a spiritual experience. It touches on the spiritual, but they're able to fuse it with what is happening contemporarily. And then we have Tonga dance, we have Zulu dance, we have Tswana dance. But what makes them unique is that this younger generation has taken the traditional stuff and really kind of merged it to where they are today. So what you see is what you know, but you not really, if that makes any sense.
Yes, no, it totally makes sense.
We packaged it together to make one whole experience, so they fuse into one another. What you have is an amazing array of musical and physical expression.
It's beautiful.
It sounds so rich and colorful and truly exciting, something that I'm pretty sure many of us will enjoy in the comfort of our own homes, online, or even in theater.
Yeah, I love that you've taken all these art forms and these traditional sort of dance expressions that are so familiar, but you are bringing them together now in a reimagined manner and with such a beautiful theme of renewal and of healing. And we all need that, especially now coming out of COVID-19. Oh, Makhaola, absolutely fantastic work. Thank you very much for that. Thanks for sharing this with us this morning.
Thank you for having me. And we trust it's going to be amazing. So thank you so much, and have a good one.
Now, you too at home can celebrate heritage with the ongoing Lutavula Cultural Fiesta at the Soweto Theatre. You can either attend at the venue or stream online from the Soweto Theatre YouTube page, both of which are absolutely free.
Love that.
I know. If you do go to the venue, though, do ensure the safety of yourself and those around you. If you'd like more information, simply head over to sowetotheatre.com.
Thanks, guys. Now, one of the talented acts that you can catch at the ongoing Lutavula Cultural Fiesta is Sanja Experiment. They're a septet from Soweto that describe themselves as a band that caters for a spiritual, ancestral sound that tells stories of who we are and the global community without race, color, or nation.
Absolutely. Enjoy a snippet of them performing their song by Yede. Photosensitive viewers, please note there are some flashing lights. Take a look at this.
My morning needed that. Looks absolutely beautiful. Of course, in just a moment, we're going to inspire you to get out there. I know that the travel ban hasn't been lifted on an international scale as yet, but I think many remaining very hopeful that things are about to change. Boy, doesn't our tourism industry need it. And just imagine cruising again. We're going to do that in just a moment. In fact, up next with Imagine Holidays.